Hello CCS parents and guardians. In this video, I will be going over how to log into and navigate Parent Portal. Parent Portal is a part of Infinite Campus and will allow you to see your student's schedule, grades, food account, and other important information. For the purposes of this video, I have created a demo account with fake names and information. Some information may also be blurred to protect user privacy. However, all of the steps should be the same for you. The first thing you will need to know is how to access Parent Portal. The best way to do that is to open your preferred browser and go to campbell.k12.va.us. This site is the homepage for Campbell County Schools. There's a lot of information here about our schools, our mission, and our people. You can also find ways to connect and get involved. Of course, one way to get information about your student and connect with teachers is Parent Portal. So once you are on the page, scroll down until you see Parent Portal and click the icon. It will direct you to another page with detailed information on Infinite Campus and Parent Portal. Click on either the Infinite Campus logo or the Click here to log in to Parent Portal link. And it will take you to the Campbell County Parent Portal login page. Type in your username and password. If you have forgotten your username or password, click the link here. If you haven't created your Parent Portal account, then click here. Once you have inserted your username and password, click Sign In. There are two versions of Parent Portal in Campus. There is the old version, which will be the version you will be defaulted to when you sign in. And there is the new Campus Portal, which you can currently try and will eventually become the only version. I will cover the old version first and then the new version. You are now in the Campus Portal homepage. You should see your name here. Make sure you are logged in as you and not your student. The default language on the page is English. However, you can adjust it by clicking the drop-down arrow under Language at the bottom of the page and then choosing the language you want. I can access different information by using the links on the left-hand side. I'm defaulted to Messages, but as you can see, I don't have any. Under that is Discussions, which is also empty. Next is Household Information. Here I can view and update my phone number as well as view my household address. Then there is Family Members. This will show each family member along with their relationship to one another, their contact information, and contact order. Contact order lets the teachers and staff know which parent or guardian to contact first. You can update any of that information here. Under Family Members is Calendar. Here we'll show important dates for the current Campbell County school year. Next is Food Services. Here I can view the balance of each of my students' lunch accounts. I can also add money to my student's account. Please note there is a $2.50 convenience fee. Beneath Food Services is Account Settings. On this page I can update my email or password. The last option is Notification Settings. Here I can adjust when I receive notification emails from Infinite Campus. To see more detailed information about your students, you will need to select him or her. At the top, you see Select a Student. Click the drop-down arrow and select which student you want to see. Let's take a look at Ian. The first page that opens is a calendar. Under that is Schedule. Here I can see my students' classes. In each course, there's an icon that links to the current assignments and scores for that class. And there's an icon that links to emailing the teacher. There's a legend which will remind me what the icons link to in case I forget. Next is Attendance, which will show me the attendance of my students. I can click the drop-down arrow next to each course name to see specific dates. Beneath Attendance is Grades. Here I can see the overall grades for my student. If I want to see grades for specific assignments, I can click on the course name. Assessments will show the county common assessments. Reports will give me the options to run 2 reports. I can click on Missing Assignments, which will show all missing assignments for my student. I can also click Schedule with Locker to have a PDF of my student's schedule along with his or her locker information. Below Reports is Demographics. Here I can update my student's demographics. And I can update his or her non-household context. The final link under Ian is Library. Here I can see which book Ian has checked out from the library and when those books are due. The links under Family and User Account are the same as we discussed on the home page. If I ever want to return to the home page, I can click the home icon at the top of the page. To sign out, I can click the Sign Out button at the top. And that's it for the old version. Let's now look at the new version. To access the new Campus Parent Portal, click the Try the New Campus Parent button at the top. As you can see, it looks very different, but all the same information is here. There's a navigation box on the far left side. If you cannot see the navigation box, click the 3 lines to toggle the box back into view. I am defaulted to the Message Center, but it is currently empty. Below Message Center is Today. Clicking here will give me an overview of my student's day for the current day. To change students, click the drop-down arrow next to his or her name in the top right, and then select the student you want to view. Weekly Overview will show any upcoming assignments for the current week. Assignments will show all the assignments and their grade. I can scroll up to see past assignments. I can also click on Missing to see any missing assignments. Below Assignments is Grades. Here I can view my students' overall grades. I can click the arrow next to the grade in 9 weeks to see more specific assignments. Clicking the plus sign next to each assignment category will show each assignment along with the grade. To go back, just click the back button in the top left. Under Grades is Attendance. I can see absences and tardies. For more specifics, click the arrow on the right of the course you want to view. At the bottom, you can see the dates for the absences. After Attendance is Schedule. Here I can see my student's current schedule. Next is Reports, where I can run a report to get a printable PDF of my student's schedule with locker information. Under Reports is Payments. Here I can view the current balance of my student's account and add to it. Please note there's a $2.50 convenience fee. Responsive scheduling is something not currently used by our district. But under that is More, which will open up more information to view. The first is Address Information, where I can view and update my phone number. Demographics is where I can view and update the demographics for my students and update any non-household information. Family Information will let me update contact information for parents, guardians, and siblings. Next is Lockers, which will show any information about his or her locker. Important Dates shows upcoming holidays, early release days, etc. Finally, there's Library, which shows currently checked out books and their due dates. To see any notifications, click the bell icon in the top right. To adjust settings and/or sign out, click the user menu in the top right. To switch back to the old version of Parent Portal, click the drop-down arrow next to Parent and select Portal. And that's the basics of navigating and using Parent Portal within Infinite Campus. Thank you from the Campbell County Public Schools Technology Department.